Hi, I'm Sean Gilson with Gilson Engineering out of the Orlando, Florida office. Welcome to the Gilson Engineering Flow Lab, where we test all our instrumentation, put it in on the lines and watch it in live operation. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Yamatake pressure and differential pressure transmitter. What is it you look for when you make a decision to buy a pressure or DP transmitter? Are you looking for high accuracy, long-term stability, reliability, a fantastic value for your money? If that's what you're looking for, stick around. You're going to love what we have to say about this product. If you absolutely insist that every transmitter you buy has to be painted blue, we're not going to help you. You can hit stop right now and go back to what you were doing. Let's talk about this transmitter and what it can do for you. Number one, the transmitter accuracy is plus or minus 0.04%. That matches the high-end accuracy of most other product lines. They'll offer you a plus or minus 0.75% accuracy transmitter and then charge you a ridiculous fee, maybe $1,000, to match the accuracy of the standard Yamatake 0.04% accurate unit. We have a long-term stability of plus or minus 0.1% over a 10-year period. That's 0.1% of the URL. Think of how much money you can save on your maintenance plans if you back off on how often you check your calibrations. This unit's guaranteed no more than 0.1% over a 10-year period. That's the best in the industry. What about response time? Standard accuracy on most transmitters is 400 milliseconds. You might have a blip in your process that you wanted to catch that you didn't see if it was less than 400 milliseconds. The standard response on the Yamatake transmitter is 100 milliseconds, 4 times faster than most competitors. Now let's talk about the diaphragm on these units. Yamatake uses a larger, thicker internal diaphragm. The larger size gives us a greater sensitivity, makes it more responsive. The thicker material used in the diaphragm makes it more robust. It makes it stronger, more rugged. It's going to last better for you over time. And the way we set up our diaphragm is that, like all our competitors, we have ridges in our sensing diaphragm. Internal, we have a seal internally that the diaphragm backs up against when you overpressure the transmitter. What happens with the Yamatake transmitter is we match the ridges in the sensing diaphragm to the ridges in the internal seal. That way we have ridges lining up with ridges internally as we overpressure this device. When the overpressure goes away, then the unit just reseats itself and goes back to where it was in its same shape. What most people do is have the ridge diaphragm up against a flat internal seal. When that ridge hits the flat, it squashes the ridges, it changes your zero, you need to recal, and your accuracy is going to be shot. We have overpressure capability unmatched in this transmitter. This particular unit has a measuring range of 2 to 400 inches water column. It's capable of 3,045 psig overpressure. It calibrates either via optional push buttons on the front, which most people don't use or don't order, or via your HeartSmart communicator. The unit comes standard as a bilingual transmitter, meaning I can speak to this with my handheld communicator either via Heart or via Honeywell DE protocol. Same unit, don't order it differently. It comes both ways. It just depends on which communicator you hook up to it, and then it will talk to you. The calibration on this unit is unlike anyone else in the industry. Most people will provide a 3 to 5 point calibration. That means if you're set up for 0 to 100 psi, they're going to calibrate it at 0, they're going to calibrate it at 50, they're going to calibrate it at 100. The higher quality manufacturers will make it 5 points instead of 3. What Yamatake does is very different. We put every transmitter, 100% of them, into an environmental chamber. We let it sit there for 24 hours minimum. The whole time we're fluctuating the pressure, fluctuating the temperature, and we are recording the results of those fluctuations on a double EEPROM that resides inside the transmitter itself. Knowing what the effects of a changed temperature and a changed pressure does, mounting that on that transmitter, on that double EEPROM on the transmitter, allows us to have the equivalent of hundreds and hundreds of points of calibration. That allows us to operate much more stably over a period of time. That's one of the things that allows us to offer plus or minus 10th% stability over a 10-year period. Let's summarize what we've just talked about. You have an extremely accurate transmitter of plus or minus 0.04% of your URL. You're going to have a long-term stability that's going to save you money in maintenance, plus or minus 0.1% over a 10-year period. You have a speed of response roughly 4 times faster than most transmitters, plus or minus 100 or within 100 milliseconds on the speed of response. Extremely high overpressure capability, and all that at a cost that's going to be roughly 30 to 40% behind most large, commonly known name brands. To find out more, give us a call at 1-800-860-4499 or visit our website at www.gilsoneng.com. On our website, you'll find all the data sheets, all the instruction manuals, and a lot of instructional videos just like this one. I hope you come back to visit. I hope you've enjoyed your time. Thank you.